Ertz referred to the process as data recovery, or sometimes as data salvage. The terms evoked images of deep-sea operations, and they were oddly appropriate. To recover or salvage data meant that coherent meaning was pulled to the surface from the depths of massive electronic information storage. And, like salvage from the sea, it was a slow and delicate process, where a single false step meant the irretrievable loss of the very elements one was trying to bring up. Ertz had whole salvage crews skilled in the art of data recovery. One crew immediately went to work on the audio recovery, another on the visual recovery. But Karen Ross was already engaged in a visual recovery. The procedures she followed were highly sophisticated and only possible at Ertz. Earth Resources Technology was a relatively new company, formed in 1975 in response to the explosive growth of information on the Earth and its resources. The amount of material handled by Ertz was staggering. Just the Landsat imagery alone amounted to more than 500,000 pictures, and 16 new images were acquired every hour around the clock. With the addition of conventional and draped aerial photography, infrared photography, and artificial aperture side-looking radar, the total information available to Ertz exceeded 2 million images, with new input on the order of 30 images an hour. All this information had to be cataloged, stored, and made available for instantaneous retrieval. Ertz was like a library which acquired 700 new books a day. It was not surprising that the librarians worked at fever pitch around the clock. Visitors to Ertz never seemed to realize that even with computers, such data handling capacity would have been impossible 10 years earlier. Nor did visitors understand the basic nature of the Ertz information. They assumed that the pictures on the screens were photographic, although they were not. Photography was a 19th century chemical system for recording information using light-sensitive silver salts. Ertz utilized a 20th century electronic system for recording information, analogous to chemical photographs, but very different. Instead of cameras, Ertz used multispectral scanners. Instead of film, they used CCTs, computer-compatible tapes. In fact, Ertz did not bother with pictures as they were ordinarily understood from old-fashioned photographic technology. Ertz bought data scans, which were converted to data displays as the need arose. Since the Ertz images were just electrical signals recorded on magnetic tape, a great variety of electrical image manipulation was possible. Ertz had 837 computer programs to alter imagery, to enhance it, to eliminate unwanted elements, to bring out details. Ross used 14 programs on the Congo videotape, particularly on the static-filled section in which the hand and face appeared, just before the antenna was smashed. First, she carried out what was called a wash cycle, getting rid of the static. She identified the static lines as occurring at specific scan positions and having a specific grayscale value. She instructed the computer to cancel those lines. The resulting image showed blank spaces where the static was removed, so she did fill in the blanks, instructing the computer to introject imagery, according to what was around the blank spaces. In this operation, the computer made a logical guess about what was missing. She now had a static-free image, but it was muddy and indistinct, lacking definition. So she did a high-priced spread, intensifying the image by spreading the grayscale values. But for some reason, she also got a phase distortion that she had to cancel, and that released spiking glitches previously suppressed, and to get rid of the glitches, she had to run 3 other programs. Technical details preoccupied her for an hour, until suddenly the image popped, coming up bright and clean.